All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the song is Freedom of Speech. This is coming from the artist Immortal Technique. Let's go ahead and actually pull up some lyrics as we're entering into the song here, guys, because something tells me Immortal Technique is about to be very interesting lyrically, guys, okay? Oh, let's do it, guys.
Freedom of speech, motherfucker. Okay. Something for the kids. Step in the club smoothly with the L in my hand. Bitches know that I'm a freak, like the Elephant Man. Intelligent plan.
Okay, interesting. There was an old joke like in the 90s, Elephant Man, because he had like a gigantic, male phallus, let's say, while also being another name for a dancehall artist named Reggae Man, Elephant Man, that he specifically like did a lot of like freaky type of, terrible, that type of music.
With the L in my hand, bitches know that I'm a freak, like the Elephant Man. Intelligent plans, fuck a record deal. I want development land with my benevolent clan, and that's the reason that I only trust my fam. 40,000 records sold, 400 grand. Fuck a middleman, I won't pay anyone else. I'll bootleg it and sell it to the streets myself. I'd rather be that than signed and stuck on a shelf.
I'm gonna be honest, that 40,000 records would have meant nothing. Yeah, because you're getting like pennies on a dollar per record sold back in these days here, guys. So definitely, if you had the ability to do it yourself, $400,000, do your thing, bro.
Bootleg it and sell it to the streets myself. I'd rather be that than signed and stuck on a shelf. And because of this, executives try to diss me. Racism frozen in time like Walt Disney. And now they say they want to get me signed to the majors. If I switch up my politics and change my behavior, trying to tell me what the rhyme about over the beat. Bitch niggas that never spent a day in the street. But I repeat that, nobody can hold my reins. I put the truth on tracks, nigga, simple and plain.
Or how did you get by doing this video, bro? Like, this video looks like a lawsuit to me, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It sure does.
Facts, nigga, simple and plain.
Okay.
I guess to America.
Listen, that chorus is actually perfect, a perfect representation of what he's actually rapping about in his verses here. He cannot be controlled. He is not owned by a single other entity. He did not sign a contract that basically makes it so he cannot say what he wants to say on the track here, guys. I respect that to a certain extent, but make sure you don't pigeonhole yourself into a position where you're not going to be able to get out of it financially, let's say here, because if you are doing it yourself, you're also paying kind of upfront or freight, unless some of these like printing companies are going to give you like net 30, net 60, net 90 if you have a business account, at least. Hopefully he does, right? But again, this feels definitely old. So it feels like maybe in the 90s, early 2000s or something like that, things were massively different. So how could you have gotten your name out in a time where the only people that mattered were people that you could do like payola with, or they had record deals? And stopped his success.
I guess to America, I'm a disaster. A slave that was destined to own his masters. Independent in every single sense of the word. I say what I want, you fucking little sensitive herb. This is America. I thought we had freedom of speech, but now you want to try to control the way that I speak. And O'Reilly, you think you a patriot? Yeah, right. You ain't nothing but a motherfucking racist bitch, full of hatred, pressing the button, trying to eject me. But I don't got no motherfucking deal with Pepsi, no corporate sponsor telling me what to do, asking me to tone it down during the interview, trying to minimize the issue, but I'm keeping it large. I love the place I live, but I hate the people in charge. Speaking is hard when you got strings attached, so I'ma say it for you, cause I don't got none of that. And if you didn't understand what I spit at your brain, hey yo son, let this little nigga explain. Come on, son, y'all niggas know the way that I do. ImmortalTechnique.com live for you. And I know sometimes it be making you nervous, the way I smash puppet rappers that belong in a circus. You motherfuckers just can't compare. Looking for a fan base that's no longer there. I know that you're scared and you're hiding up in the cut, but this is freedom of speech, nigga, tell them what's up. Word, nigga. Fuck John Ashcroft. Nigga, fuck Fox News. Fuck those snake-ass bitches trying to manipulate your opinion, telling you what to think. Word the fuck up, nigga. Like we invaded niggas because we want to free them. You racist motherfucker. You don't give a shit about those people. You can suck my dick. Relax, Tech, relax. Another rum and coke at the bar, nigga. It's my day off. Word up. Fuck.
I mean,
For the kids. For the kids.
is he wrong though? Is he wrong though, guys? He's not.
Bandits.
All right, guys. He's not. You know, he's not wrong. He's not. There's a lot of there's a lot of corporations that control your overall speech, specifically if you want to play the game, if that makes any sense, right? Like, for example, YouTube. YouTube is an interesting place where, yeah, you have freedom of speech, technically, okay? And I mean just straight technically. But just understand, it's not, because YouTube basically was the record industry. I'll tell you this right now, like this period, it was the record industry of the 90s, YouTube. Okay. And everyone was just trying to, begging for a contract with YouTube, YouTube partner, et cetera, et cetera. Not everyone is getting it. People taking like 5 years to get 1,000 subscribers, like that type of scenario. That's real here. Okay. But now you made it. Congratulations. You're in the partner program, right? The next problem is that you have to learn what works and what doesn't work. Okay. Technically, you can say whatever you want on YouTube. Say it. But you're not going to get paid for it, right? So, like, if YouTube is like your type of your job, basically, just know you're not going to get paid for it. You have your freedom of speech, but then you're not going to get paid for it. So now imagine here for a second here. I want to go ahead and say all types of crazy words that I know the FCC will not like. Imagine if it cannot be shown on daytime TV, then you can't say it on YouTube. If you want to actually if you're making income from YouTube, at least, right? If you have another secondary thing like Patreon or all the other things, then sure, but none of them are going to pay as much as YouTube's going to pay per 1,000 views. No one will. No one can afford to, right? That's why everyone ends up leaving and coming right back, because there's nothing out there. It sounds like a monopoly, but that's not the point here. So you can say whatever you want on YouTube, no matter how inflammatory or crazy it is. You have freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom to say what you want and get paid for it. That's the difference, okay? So when you start seeing people start bleeping out words and things like that, it's because they know that these words are going to set off the AI to say, nope, we're going to limit this video. So basically, your videos get yellow tagged, okay? Yellow tag means no pay. You're going to get nothing on that video. You spent an hour, whatever it is, creating a video, and now you're not going to get paid on it because of one word inside of your entire video. You have freedom of speech, but they just don't have to pay you for it. And then what happens when you want to have or utilize your freedom of speech consistently, and you realize that you worked a whole week on content, and all of the videos that you put out are all yellow tagged. You're going to learn eventually, okay, I can't say that one thing, so let me just not say that one thing, and now I'm back to getting paid for the work that I'm doing to keep people basically on YouTube. All right? So yeah, freedom of speech you still have freedom of speech, bro. You do. But you get punished for it. Let's just say that there. And it definitely took a lot. I don't know when this song came out. Let me find out here. 2003. Yeah, guys. I don't see a single label signing it. Not a single label. It's not marketable. This was even at that time, even more so, it's not marketable. You're not going to make money off of this. So you're going to have to definitely take it to the streets and remain underground for the most part. And I'm glad that he was able to kind of do that. I would like to know where he is now. But understand that even then, if the FCC hates you, bro, you're not making it. Okay? It is what it is. That's just... Advertisers have the ability to decide what they want their product shown next to or shown beside, let's say. They do. Okay, look, I have a sponsorship company. Example, bro. Here's a knife, all right? I'm working on this knife on one of my other channels. I just made it, right? It's a razor sharp. But let's say I did make this knife. But let's say I want to go ahead and sell my crazy ridiculous blade to people, right? That can do all types of craziness, right? Let's say I want to do that. I want to share my blade to the world. And I'm going to go ahead and say, you can target people who like building knives, knife making, prepping type of content, camping content, military gun type of content. You get what I'm saying here? But if any of these people talk about, I don't know, if they say Obama's name in there, then I don't want my product next to it. This is all examples. You get what I'm saying here? That's what these companies do all day long. All right. So if you start wondering why freedom of speech is starting to be shut down, it's because of the companies. The companies pay YouTube, YouTube pays us. Reality. Okay. So just understand that. And I definitely would hope that, I can't even say I want it to get better, because it's the company's prerogative if they want to allow certain things next to their products or not. That's the reality. And this is why I'm saying I do not think Immortal Technique is having a really good time financially. I don't think that he is at all, because he won't play the game. But I respect you not playing the game, bro. I respect it. But just understand, there's a time where you're just going to have to be like, oh, well, this is how you play the game. Let's play the game. All right. But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.